welcome back. So this time we're gonna frame out this window. We didn't get a chance to frame it out last time, so I guess I've kind of come up with a little plan. I want basically box this in, so whatever paneling I use, whether it be drywall or paneling, everything I use is going to be 1/2 inch. So I just want it to come somewhere around here, and then we want it to come either right here on the very edge or maybe just outside the edge. I'll figure that out as I go. So 1/2 inch paneling, and then the sill for the window is going to be 1.5 inches, and then 1/2 inch paneling will obviously be 1/2 inch. So 2 inches is what we need to take out of our measurement. So just get a measurement to the floor. So we'll call it 44 1/4, where I want it to go to. So take away 2 inches, that'll be 42 1/4. And that is where we will cut these 2x4s, at 42 1/4. Alright, next measurement will be from the bottom of this purlin down to about center of the top of this window right here. And whatever that measurement is, we'll take away the 1/2 inch and 3.5 for the 2x4, for the 2x4 header. Alright, so where I want the inside of my paneling to go, this ends up being 33 1/4 wide. So 1/2 inch for paneling out on this side, 1/2 inch for paneling out on that side, and 34 1/4. Alright, so I just nailed these ends in just to kind of keep them where they're going to go. And now I can get all my measurements, nail everything down to this, and then I can run my outside pieces. So like I said, I'm no carpenter, I'm no framer. So what I've done is I got a flat edge and put it across here and measured to the edge of the window, and that gave me 5 11/16. So I did the same thing on this side. I got a flat edge going to the wall, measured to the window, and it's 6 11/16. So this side's got a 1 inch bigger gap between these two existing studs. So I took the distance from this 2x4 to the windowsill piece we're making and just made this gap 1 inch bigger than this gap. We already have a known measurement for this, for the windowsill board, so hopefully that works. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. This board has a little warp to it, so I'm just going to kind of straighten it out as we go. Maybe it'll work though. Four and 8. Plus 1.5. 3, 4, 37 and 8. These are going to be our header boards. I know they're supposed to be 2x6s. This will work. It'll work for my shop. Like I said, I got an excuse. I don't know what I'm doing. So we need to take those two boards and then sandwich a piece of plywood between them. So I got a bunch of pre-cut pieces that I'll just put in here. Kind of space them out to where it's nice and even through here. Then we'll take this board, sit it on top. Okay, so now we have a 2x4 header. Alright, so now it's time for the final part of the frame up. This is a 103.5, so it'll go floor to ceiling and it'll tie into this outside part of the window frame. Where'd it go? Oh. Alright, so I'm all out of 2x4s. So this was the last 2x4 we just put in, and it's tied in up at the top cap. And it comes down and it runs down the whole outside of the windowsill. So all this, or the window frame. So all this is tied together. And whenever I get another couple 2x4s, I'll run another one right here. So it'll continue up along the outside where we're missing a piece right here. And we may come in and cut a few 2.5 inch pieces to put in here just to kind of brace this up. Just maybe a couple like this, cut to fit in there. And probably do the same thing on this side, just to kind of rigidize everything. Now once we put that top beam in there, it did rigidize it. So the outside stud, I guess it's called a king stud maybe. And then once the other one's in there, it should be pretty rigid. But yeah, I have to end the video off here, so thanks for watching.